Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Jayyduty here. It was so many traumatic things that happened to me in the hood, bro. Like, I got shot at by my own homie that lived down the street from me. I met a dude on my way to school, and I had brunk him around my other homie. Because, I thought he was trustworthy. He knew about spirituality, and we were just talking deep about everything. Like, we was on the same page mentally, right? But he had took my other homie down. Because my other homie, he had a pistol and some more shit. And he had I think he had $200 to $500. And he took him down. And when he did that, you probably like, well, Jayyduty, bro, he ain't take you down. So why do we care, bro? If you would take that nigga down, what you think you would do to me? And then it was like, bro, I just met you. I been knew this nigga for over a year. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You seen a pistol in a bag and some money and just instantly run off. What be wrong with these niggas nowadays, bro? Like, they have no self-control when it comes to things that doesn't matter. Like, bro, go buy you a bro. Nowadays, pistols are going for $300 to $400. Go get you a job, buy you a pistol. Go get you a job, get you some money. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to talk about the situation where I got shot at by the dude down the street. Y'all can go watch a video of me talking about that. But this is a whole different story time, right? And we talking about the dude who stole my homie pistol in $500. I think it was $200 to $500. I don't know. I don't remember. But it happened. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on my way to school. And, things always happen to me when I'm on my way to school. Bro, I'm in the hood, bro. It's always traumatic things happening. It's always random things happening. People popping up out the blue. People asking you for lighters. People asking you for anything. And then they'll give you a little experience. I don't know why. But that's what they'll do. Either you going to get a good experience in the hood or you going to get a bad experience. Half the time it be bad experiences. Because a lot of people just so negative, bro. I'm not trying to degrade the hood or anything, because I did learn a lot from the hood. And I did meet a lot of great people in the hood. But, the hood is just filled with traumatic experiences, bro. The hood don't satisfy nobody but a nigga who wasn't raised in it. I don't know why people be glorifying the hood like it's somewhere you want to be. Bro, I got shot at by a nigga that lived down the street. Literally, bro. You think the nigga lived, nigga, I can walk to, not right now, because I don't live there right now. But, nigga, if I could, I can walk to that nigga crib right now. That's crazy, isn't it, right? Now, you probably like, well, Jayyduty, why didn't you retaliate? Because I knew that my house was the spotlight. If I retaliated by the nigga, if I retaliated and went to go shoot that nigga down the street, because he wasn't even there at home, why would he shoot up my crib and go right back? Bro, the nigga was hiding for years, bro. That nigga was hiding, right? I didn't want to retaliate because I knew I didn't want to go down that lane. I knew that's not what I wanted to do with my life. I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to be in the streets. I don't want to have ops. I'd rather get money and focus on purpose and retire my mom. I did go through a lot of shit. Yeah, I guess you could say he won because I didn't retaliate. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, I'm still here making more money than a nigga, more ambitious than that nigga. Got my shit together more than that nigga. You get what I'm saying? I don't care. That nigga's not my op. He's just a nigga that's not on my level. I don't know. I just don't call people ops. Even a nigga who shot at me, I still feel like he a bitch. And I don't call him my op. I don't care to call him an op. I don't care. He don't even exist in my mind, bro. That nigga just, I don't know. Bro, I've been sick all fucking day. But yeah, bro, he unnecessary. I don't care. But yeah, y'all, I'm on my way to school and stuff like that, right? And this dude, he was like, yo, you got a lighter? You got a lighter? And, bro, he was on some cool shit. You get what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, bro, I don't got a lighter, but if you come to school, you feel me? If you come to school with me and shit like that, I'll give you a lighter, because, niggas in the back door always be having lighters. Nigga, I'm in the hood. So if you go in your school environment, bro, niggas gonna have lighters all day long. Nigga, they be smoking in the school, literally. Be smelling like straight kush as soon as you walk up in that bitch. Niggas be smoking in school, right? So I'm like, yeah, bro, just follow me to school and shit like that. But we end up not going to school, bro, because we were so focused on what we was talking about. So, we waiting for the bus and everything like that. And then, we go to the store for FT. If you don't know what an FT is, it's basically a cigar. Literally, it's basically a cigarette. Literally. And back then, I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes back then. So, we went to the store for FT and stuff like that, and we just talking. We talking about working out. We talking about spirituality. We talking about just things that's going around the world. We talking about politics. We talking about everything, bro. Literally. Like, the conversation was so deep, I forgot to go to school. Bro, I skipped school that day. So, you know, now we going to a park. Because I'm like, bro, let's work out together, bro. Like, you a cool-ass nigga. Let's work out together, bro. Because I was so into fitness back then, bro. I was a fitness guru. That's all I did was just work out. Bro, I used to literally skip school just to work out, just to go to the gym, literally. I was so in love with the gym and just, you know, helping my body out. I was so in love with the gym, bro. Just know that. I was just in love with it. So I was like, yeah, bro, let's go to the gym and shit like that. You seem like a cool-ass nigga. Let's go to the gym. After the store, we went to the gym and stuff like that. And it was a workout park. You know, they had the pull-up bar. They had the dip bar. They had the push-up bar. It was a workout park that I loved to go to. Literally. This was my favorite park. I swear, I used to always go to this park, do dips down there. I used to do a lot of pull-ups. I used to do a lot of squats, a lot of push-ups. I used to do a lot of everything, push, pull, legs. You get what I'm saying? That's what I used to do. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, if I had the video, I'll show you. But, you know, we was working out and stuff like that. You know, he wasn't a real workout guru because, you know, like, I was like, all right, bet, we're going to do 20 dips without stopping. You get what I'm saying? He couldn't even do, like, 15 of those. But, you know, like, just me working out in front of that nigga, it gave that nigga motivation and strength. You get what I'm saying? That's why it's important to work out in front of people. Like, always work out in front of people and have people work out in front of you. It's going to strengthen you to be more strong, right? So, you know, I'm doing, like, 20 pull-ups and 20 push-ups and 20 dips, right? And I'm just going around. I'm just going around the goddamn circle. You know how you do a superset. You do the pull-ups, not the pull-ups, but you do the dips, and then you do the push-ups. Dips, push-ups. And you don't stop. You don't stop. Bro, I did that shit for 30 minutes straight. Dude really literally recording me doing dips and push-ups for 30 minutes straight. Literally, bro. He was the coolest nigga ever, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That nigga was recording, like, bro, I never... See, bro, and that nigga was a stranger, right? He ain't never did anything to me that was hurtful. Like, he ain't never did no traumatic shit to me. He ain't never took me down, but he took a nigga that was around me down. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know how to feel about that. I even pressed that nigga about that shit. Like, come on, dog. Like, this was my homie. I know this nigga for like over a year, but let's get straight into it, right? You know, just doing supersets. He recorded me. Bro, it was about to be an hour. I'm still doing it. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm sweating and shit like that. We was like, bro, let's go hit the Wendy's, bro. We need some, you know, we need some type of water or some shit because we so dehydrated, bro. And then, my nigga, it's like, it's hot as hell outside, bro. Let's hit the Wendy's, right? We hit the Wendy's. We get some little hydration and shit like that. And then, my nigga, we go right back to the bus stop that was on Hague. And, you know, it's a bus stop on Hague. It's a street called Hague. And we was on that bus stop, right? And then we met that homie right there. My other homie, we met him right there. Now, when we met him and stuff like that, bro, I was so excited because I ain't seen this nigga in a while. And he graduated high school early. So I was like, bro, where you been? And, you know, he go through his little shit in life and stuff like that. Right now, he's not even in Columbus at all. He moved to another state. But at the time, he was homeless. He ain't had nowhere. He dead ass ain't had nowhere to go. Like, he had a big-ass book bag with a pistol and like $500 in there. Just because he knew what the hood was capable of. So, you know, like, we just chatting it up. Now we all chatting it up about politics. Because we still talking about, you know, the deeper meaning of the world. On some spiritual shit, right? Now we got a trio in the group, right? Now we a trio. Now we all chatting it up. Now we all talk about politics. Now we all talk about things that really don't matter. It really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But we just agreeing with each other and stuff like that. We debating. We having a debate. And, you know, fast forward, this is where we go back to school, right? Now, we ain't go back to school just to go in school to get a lighter. No, we already got that shit figured out, right? But we go right back to school because we wanted to see who was after school. You know, bro, we young, bro. I'm like, bro, follow me after school and shit like that. I got a couple homeboys I need to see and shit like that. And then I got a homegirl that I need to see, right? So, you know, they follow me back to school and stuff like that. And then I met up with my ex-girl best friend, right? My ex-girl best friend, she was mad as fuck. She was like, bro, why did you skip school, bro? Like, you know I don't play that shit. I was like, damn, you right. Like, nah, bro, like, that shit ain't cool. Don't be skipping school, right? And I was like, okay, real friend. You know, my ex-girlfriend, I said my ex-girlfriend. My ex-best friend, she was a real friend, right? And, you know, we all linking up. Now this a whole group. Now it's 4 people. Me, the dude I just met today, the other homie that I knew for over a year, and now my ex-best friend. Now it's 4 people, and plus me, right? 4 people, right? Now we all just talking. And now we go to Walmart. We going to Walmart because, you know, we used to steal shit out of Walmart and stuff like that. We go to Walmart, right? We all just chatting it up. Chatting. Good ass talk. But you know what's crazy? Because my ex-girl best friend knew that nigga was sneaky as hell. Because she was always, like, she used to give me that look. She used to be like, I used to be like, bro, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, well, why you give me that look? It's like, bro, I don't know that nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how my ex-girl best friend was. She was like, bro, I don't know what he up to. Do you know what he up to? I was like, nah. I'm like, bro, I don't know what that nigga up to, bro. Like he back there and shit like that. And then, bro, he kept leaving the group, bro. Like, it's like he was getting attitude. The dude that I just met today, it's like he was getting attitude. He kept leaving the group. And I'm like, bro, why the fuck do this nigga keep, bro, we going to Walmart, bro. And you know, you gotta keep walking down for the bus and stuff like that because you know the bus, if you keep walking down and shit like that, you don't want to just stay in one fucking spot. No, nigga, you want to get closer and closer to your destination so the bus don't even gotta move that far. So you ain't gotta be on that bitch for that long. Just so you can get off early, right? So, you know, we just walking down, he keep leaving the group, and then he found us again. Now the bus coming and shit like that. Now we at Walmart, right? Now, when we going to Walmart and stuff like that, we only go there for one thing, and that's just to steal Body Works or some shit like that. Or we used to steal like a lot of things for hygiene. We ain't never stole no Takis or no chips and all that other stupid shit. Like, we was really going through it. We used to steal like deodorant, clothes, drawers, skincare shit, like toothbrushes, toothpastes. Like, we used to steal shit like that, right? So, you know, we gathered our boot bag and shit like that. We going in the goddamn Walmart. The dude didn't even say he wanted to go into Walmart. The dude I met today, he didn't even want to go to the Walmart. But we ain't think nothing of it. So the dude that I met for over a year, he was like, all right, bro, just watch my goddamn boot bag. And he put his boot bag down, right? Remember, it's a pistol in that boot bag and like $500, over $500. We went into the goddamn Walmart. But the dude I met for over a year, he wasn't with that stealing shit. He was like, bro, come on, bro, we'll just buy that shit. And, you know, we going through a hard time. Nigga, we ain't got no job. We ain't got no money, nigga. What the fuck you mean we gonna buy it? And he was like, all right, man, if y'all gonna be stealing, I don't want to be around this. Like, yeah, just hit me up, like, after y'all get done. Like, we'll still chat it up and stuff like that. We could still, you know, link up, but I just don't want to be around that type of activity. Bro, I respected that. I ain't call that nigga a hoe. I ain't think he was fucked up for doing that. Bro, that's, nigga, real nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be around that activity, just separate yourself from it. I feel like what he done, most niggas should do in the streets right now. If you not a gangster, if you don't want to be a part of that fucking street, separate yourself from it. Say no. You don't have to be in the streets, nigga. Nowadays, we creating ops. Literally. So, you know, he leave the building and stuff like that. And, you know, bro, we all lost. I'm lost. My ex-girl best friend, she lost. Like, we all lost. You get what I'm saying? He leave the building. So we all linked up back. No, we ain't all linked up back with each other. Me and my ex-girl best friend, we linked up and shit like that. And the goddamn facility, the Walmart. And we got what we got and got the fuck on, right? Soon as we left, my nigga, the dude I met today, that nigga wasn't there. And the dude that I met for over a year, he was so confused. He was like, bro. He was like, have you seen that dude that was standing at the bus stop? I was like, nah, where that nigga at? He was like, bro, that nigga ain't there. He was like, I thought you knew him. I said, bro, I just knew that nigga today. Like, I never knew that nigga. He was like, bro, that's why I left my bag with him, because I thought you knew him. Y'all looked like y'all was close. I was like, nah, bro, I don't know that nigga. And you know, the dude that ran off with the bag, he texted me. He tried to give me an excuse, but I knew he wanted that $500, and I knew he wanted that pistol. He got caught anyways. Like, I don't know why dudes do shit and still get caught. So the dude that I met for over a year, he called the police and whoop-de-whoop, and he got caught. Like, nigga, he went to jail for that. That was so stupid. He went to, like, but the police nowadays, like, they don't even give a fuck about smart, like, especially if you young, like, bro, one time, my brother homie got caught with a switch, and he's still out freely. Bro got caught with a switch. Nowadays, bro, I don't know, bro, like, these young niggas is getting a free pass nowadays, bro, like, he got caught with a switch, and he just got a box, literally, like, he just on house arrest, and I think he on probation and some more shit, but yeah, the dude got caught and shit like that. And, you know, it was a learning experience for the dude I met for over a year. He was like, yeah, like he wasn't even mad or anything. He wasn't pissed. And he was just like calm about it. He was like, dang, bro, like if I would have known you knew that nigga for only like 4 hours, nigga, I wouldn't have put my bag down there. I would have just stayed here. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, bro, my bad. He was like, nah, bro, you good, bro. Like, shit happens. Like, that shit happens. You know, getting snaked out and like getting betrayed by people you really don't know, bro, that shit be happening, bro. It really do, y'all. Like, that shit really do be happening. Like I said, I got shot at by a nigga that lived down the street, bro. That shit be happening, dog. But yeah, bro, it was a learning experience, bro. And it was also a learning experience on my half, too, because, you know, like, when I meet people, I'm all in. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Scorpio, so I love humans. You get what I'm saying? I love conversating with people. You get what I'm saying? I'm a free-spirited guy. But in the hood, it was like, people used to take advantage of that, right? And I couldn't help it. I can't stop being a nice guy. I just stopped surrounding myself around sneaky people. Because I can't help me being nice. You know what I'm saying? But it was the learning experience on my half, too. Just because they have knowledge, that don't mean they act appropriately. Like, just because they have knowledge, that don't mean they really good people. Because, yeah, you didn't do anything to me physically. You didn't steal anything from me. But you stole something from the person that was around me. And he was around me longer than you. So, yeah, my nigga, I texted him on some shit. He was like, hey, I was like, hey, yo, like, you stole the homie bag and shit like that? Like, what's going on, bro? Like, that, like, come on, dog. Like, what's going on? He was like, nah, bro, the Jakes was on my ass. Bro, the nigga said some type of excuse. He was like, the Jakes was on my ass. I had to get the fuck up. I had to, like, you know, get the fuck on. Like, I had to, like, run down the hill and shit like that, falling and shit. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know. And, you know, the police, they did return his money and shit like that. Like, he got his 500 back. He ain't get his pistol back, though. Hell no, he did not get his pistol back. They took that nigga pistol. And the dude, I mean, I don't even think he got locked up for it. I think the Jakes just took his pistol and gave dude back his money. Yeah, the Jakes nowadays, they don't like, bro, it's crazy how YNs, they be having a free pass for real, bro. Like, you might think, like, oh yeah, the police, they strict on these motherfuckers now. Bro, they not, though. Like, you may think, like, oh, bro, he'll serve some jail time for that because he walking around with a pistol. Like, and he don't even own that pistol. Why would the police take a pistol from him and then let that nigga go? Because the police nowadays, they be having a shit ton of shit to focus on. You get what I'm saying? Like, they dealing with murder cases, nigga. We in a town, nigga, we in a state where, nigga, it's Columbus. Like, it's a lot of murder cases that need to be solved. Especially where I grew up from, near Sullivan. Crackheads, they shooting each other, they killing each other, they stabbing each other. It's a lot of murder cases that need to be solved. So when they see little shit like, oh, he got caught with a gun, let that nigga go. We ain't got time to just fight his case. We don't got time to just get to know what the fuck happened. I don't know. Anyways, man, y'all protect y'all energy, dog. Protect y'all energy. Anyways, man, I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.